What's going on, chicken friends? It's Donna Little from the Coop Scoop. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Guys, I am home from Florida. I'm refreshed and I'm ready to get started on my Roost project. Now, if you can see behind me, this is how my roosts have been set up ever since we've had this coop, and I'm tired of it. It's very hard to get underneath and clean. So I've already taken the front section of Roost down, and I'm going to, my original plan was to run a poop board all the way to the back, front to back in here, and put a Roost above it and then cover it with sand so that I can scoop the poop and not have to crawl up underneath anything to get it cleaned. However, that is not going to really work out because this section right here that's bare, that's where I've always put my brooder when I get new chicks, and I've got new chicks coming in June. So in order, I'm not going to be able to allow or have a poop board that runs front to back. I'm going to have a separate section so that I can put my brooder pen around it. So with that said, I'm going to start on this section first and get that done. Also, you know, I started thinking, the chickens do get stressed out about the oddest things. Like, you can change some things up for them. You can bring them new treats and they might check it out, or give them new roost bars just to play on, and they like that. But I feel like if I changed everything in here and they got up one morning and then when it was time to go back to bed, nothing was the same, that it might stress them out. So we're going to do one section, because it has to be separate from the other section first, and then I'm just going to let them decide. You know, they may or may not even use it tonight, but that way they can kind of get used to the design of it and how different it is, and then we'll go ahead and change out what's back there. So I've got all of my supplies out here. I'm ready to get started, so let's do it. All right, guys, my camera died right at the end of putting this together, but here is the finished product, and I am so happy with this. We've got the double roost. It is as far apart as this one is, and they have slept on that very well without killing each other. So hopefully there's going to be enough space for them. And what we're going to do is we'll run our brooder pen in between there, and it'll just come out 6 feet. And this is where the chicks will be. And then once they're old enough, I'll be able to take the fence down, and this will just be for whoever wants to be on it. I'm not going to put the pen up yet because I do want my chicks aren't coming until June, so I don't need it up yet, but I love the way it turned out. We used construction sand on the top, and I do have plastic underneath it down there in the sand. I've got plastic on that just in case they move the sand around. I don't want the poop and everything, the moisture, to be directly on the wood. But I think it looks fantastic. It is extremely sturdy. This is not going anywhere. So I'll be definitely looking forward to the day when we can, which is going to be soon, that we can finish these out. I do want them to get used to this, seeing it, and then what we're going to do, once I take the brooder pen down, is I'm going to run a ramp that's just going to connect between this one and the one that's going to be beside it. And that way they'll just be able to walk up the ramp, and it won't be in my way, because this is kind of all about making my life easier. So there's the finished product. I'm super pleased with it. It is phase 1 of changing out the roosts. So if you guys are enjoying our content, I hope that you'll stick around, be watching for the next video where I finish this out and I get all of this changed out to look like that. Wish me luck, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.